and we're live. We're back. It's season 2. It's episode 2. It's 22. And we're here live, which you all love. Today, we have 2 tasks that the contestants did over the week that we're going to watch and laugh and judge. And to help Nicole judge is from last season, RT and Cindy. Woo! Yeah. They are going to be hard judges. Like, nothing's getting past them. Good luck, guys.
We were the 2 crackheads of last season that didn't follow any rules, so don't expect anything good out of this episode.
What is this mic RT now has? Wow, this is fancy.
I think it's apples. What is everybody else? I don't think they saw your banner, Ryan.
It also looks like an apple.
Apples and almond butter. That looks like kind of diarrhea, but it's really good.
You know, like caramel exists, right? Like, you don't have to be like apple butter.
I'm a healthy bitch, okay? This whole thing is peanut butter, and I'm gonna eat it all.
Okay. Great.
Let's get this started.
Okay, so while Nicole's being a healthy bitch, let's do the intro. Ryan. Okay, what a fun intro. All right. I have words again this season. All right, so let's get to our first task. Task 4 had the contestants become salesmen and sell their container of glittery slime. The best sales pitch will win.
Task number 4, it's a buyer's market. That's what I like to say. When I go into any room and there's ladies there, I'm like, it's a buyer's market. And then no one buys me. No one does. Not a single person.
We have some glitter slime. We have task number 4, it's a buyer's market. No idea what that could mean, but I've seen those slime videos and they're pretty cool.
We have glitter slime.
And we have glitter putty. So I hope that I get to play with it.
Oh yeah, that's the one I'm so excited for, glitter putty.
Wait, do you know what it is?
No, it's just glitter putty. That's all I'm excited.
Mine's glitter slime.
Ooh.
The much more masculine one. I see what you did, Katie.
Even though we picked the boxes. Says do not eat and keep away from heat. I will put it in the microwave because I'm curious what will happen.
Do not eat. Okay.
Great. I'm excited to see that microwave, Jess. He has friends in high places. Here's Nick.
You are now a salesman, and the item in this bag is what you are selling. Create a video pitching to the judges why they should buy your item. Most convincing sales pitch wins. You have 15 minutes. Your time starts now. Oh. Good. Sweet. Okay. My initial reaction is immediately to make it a face mask. Hey judges, do you ever have a really bad skin? Sometimes I do. And I find the best way to make it good is just to smear some gel on your face. Oh shit, it's thick. Well, that didn't work. It's thicker than I thought it was. Why is it, Katie, why is it thick? Oh no, it's getting glitter on the oh no. Okay, well, the face mask is a bad idea. Now I gotta pitch this item to the judges a different way. Cool. Okay, it's been 3 minutes. I have 12 minutes to figure this out. No need to rush. The face mask didn't work. I'm covered in glitter. Oh God. Jesus. Being creative in 15 minutes is very difficult. Angel took marketing. It can help.
Oh my god. You're calling him?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some marketing tips. You might be in a business meeting, an important business meeting for marketing.
You know, as someone who's fidgety myself, and someone who really likes to kind of stare at things that are really beautiful colors and glittery, I think this slime would work for me as it would work for anyone else. You know, you can always fidget, you can play, you can be creative and sculpt something out of it, but you know, it's just satisfying to hold it, it's just satisfying to look at it, and overall, that's just going to give you an increase of dopamine and serotonin.
You heard it here first. Great for fidgets and glitter lovers alike. Thank you. Bye. Perfect. Don't you love the ocean? All of its many properties, that's just a piece of it. But it's still pretty nice. Don't you just wish you could take a piece of the ocean with you? Try this goo. It's kind of like a jellyfish, but probably won't kill you. Tell your parents, hey, I caught a jellyfish. They'll be like, that's really impressive. Maybe they'll give you money or presents. Who knows? Maybe they'll still not talk to you anymore. Who knows? You can put it on your face. Or maybe you could use it to scare a cat. Let's go find out. This probably won't kill Archie, right? Nice cage for cat. Look at that. That's what we call a highly motivated seller. Great for cutting. Don't you just love that slime? $69.69 $4.20. There's double. Look at this. Now it's coral. The coral reef is dying. Why not have a fake one? You're not killing anything this way. Anyways, you gotta call me.
Anyways, you gotta call me. So my fact for this video is that after all the pieces of slime fell to the floor during the original face mask attempt, Jess steps in it and screams.
Say the texture of slime just makes me so uncomfortable. And watching him chop it did not help. And the way that he just stared blankly at the screen, like he knew that you were uncomfortable, and just pure serial killer.
Yeah, that whole video was the definition of a roller coaster to me, because you see, immediately, I'm not a professional with sales, and getting a professional on the line is like, oh, shit, I immediately feel like they know more. But then you bring like jellyfish into it, and I was stung by a jellyfish, so now I don't feel safe anymore. You've taken me out of the environment. But then you attack a cat, and I'm allergic to cats, so I'm drawn back in. So honestly, I'm going back and forth. I don't really know where I sit, but it kept me captivated, and I think that's all a sales pitch needs to do.
I don't know. I think my favorite part, unlike Cindy, was when you cut the slime. I thought it was like really therapeutic. Like, I don't know. I think you could have done like one of those like Instagram where they cut the makeup things up. I would have bought that. I liked when you did flatten it out and said it was a jellyfish. But I liked when you put it back on your face and had like the jellyfish sting you. I was a little thrown off by calling the friend. I think you should have said it was, like I said, like Jeffrey Bezos or something. And then I would have been like, oh, damn, okay. But, interesting, lots of different ideas. Didn't quite pan out all the time, but I liked where you're going with it.
I told you, harsh judges this round. Here's a simpler way to enjoy your favorite things with Zoe.
I have a question for you. Do you find yourself wanting to enjoy the slime craze that you find on Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok without wanting to mix all those nasty chemicals in your home? I have the solution for you. It's been around for maybe 30 years at this point, and it still is absolutely incredible, and that's why it's still around. So I present to you Glitter Putty. It satisfies all of the good things about slime without having to do the work yourself. And those benefits are really beneficial, and they come in handy, especially when you're stressed and you need like good stress relief. Like I'm stressed right now making this video, and so I'm using it to relax. Isn't that really helpful? And it's really good for ADHD because it allows you to do something with your hands while you're doing something else. So if you have ADHD, heads up, get some glitter putty. One of the unintended uses that I think that it's really useful for is I have glitter all over myself. So I could just like put it here and like now I have makeup for the party that I'm going to later. Oh my god, another thing. ASMR. Right? So good. It comes with a container, which like even after your glitter putty goes bad, which like I promise it won't go bad, but you can use the container for like other things. I'm sure that this is easy to like get off, and then suddenly you have yourself like a container. Oh my god. So get yourself a good old thing of glitter putty, because I really think that it will change your life and it'll change your perspective on slime. I don't know what perspective you had before, but like I really think that this is gonna change it. It's slime without the effort. Isn't that amazing? Oh, so good.
So my favorite part about this video is that Zoe's energy continues to get higher and higher, and I like to think that she starts believing what she's saying a little more each time she thinks of something new. So she's like, wait a minute, makeup? Yeah.
I do think Zoe convinced herself more than anybody else in that video. I think, that's the first person you ever need to impress is yourself. I think that's just a good thing to go about.
That's right. If you can't impress yourself, how the hell are you going to impress somebody else?
I think my favorite part is when she gives up on selling the glitter slime and is like, and don't forget this lovely container. The number one benefit of the slime is clearly the container that you bought it in, which, if you'll remember, is covered in glitter.
See, I'm conflicted on the container because Zoe says it will never go bad, but then the container's needed so it doesn't go bad. So, like, I don't know what the truth is more than anything else.
But isn't that what salespeople do? They just lie to you.
I liked how she was like, it's so great for stress relief. But you can see she was really stressed at the same time. I mean, that sold it though. I mean, I really liked that part. And I loved the makeup. I was like, oh, damn, that was really good. I love it. Just for that rave later that night, play with some slime, put on your face. I mean, that was golden. I really liked that part, yeah. It reminded me of one of those like 3 a.m. you wake up from a deep sleep and oh my god, there's Zoe on your TV and you're like, oh my god, I gotta get that. Gotta get it. I probably would have bought it.
I did love the mental health angle to open it up, like touching that angle of things. I mean, May was just mental health month. I think it's a good angle to take for a good audience. So I did appreciate that pitch to open it up. So
yeah, we're all a little crazy. We all need some good.
Great job. Okay. He did not film this beforehand. Here's Chris.
Hey, this is Chris O'Neill coming at you live with a brand new product designed for companies everywhere. Now that Pride Month is over, you know, you've been pandering to the gays for, 30 days now? And it's so tiring, and you set up all of this paraphernalia, trying to get some business, trying to be socially conscious, whatever. And now you have to take it all down and de-gay the whole store, the whole company. It's gonna take you a while, but you know what'll make it easier? Glitter slime. Glitter slime is a product that you can apply to anything, and I have it carefully tucked away here. And if you simply cover the slime with, or rather cover the rainbow materials with the glitter slime, it will remove any ounce of pro-gay propaganda. It'll take away any rainbows, any glitter, any sparkle, and capture it within itself. So all you have to do is simply smear this glitter slime on top of whatever you want to de-gayify, and then whammo, straight as anything. conversion therapy who? That's why I have it so tucked away, because if this glitter slime get out, I wouldn't be gay anymore. So yeah, so buy some glitter slime, make your life as straight as possible, and come back to the dull gray world that we so desire.
Chris sent that in one shot.
I like Chris pitching to the only people with money in the world, corporations that hate gay people. That was a really good angle to take it.
I just thought Chris was wearing the same shirt that he is right now the whole time, and I think I'm right. I mean, that's what got my attention almost immediately.
I don't know. I just felt like, were you trying to sell these companies the glitter slime because you knew that in reality to actually make everything even like more glittery and more basically gay? So it's like, like, oh, you're playing them. That's how I felt. I was like, oh, he's scamming these big companies, but I just don't know if that's how you're truly trying to go about it. It's a little confusing.
Team Edward or Team Jacob? That's for you to decide. Here's Ari.
Hello, we are at task number 4. It's a buyer's market, and I'm now a salesman, and the item in this bag is what I'm selling. So I have to create a video pitching to the judges why they should buy my item, and most convincing sales pitch wins. Great. So I'm not a salesperson, and I don't like slime, so this is gonna be great. So, oh god, it does not smell good. It's like Jell-O. So I was watching a video to prepare for this, a like slime compilation video, because I know that's a big thing now. And the first like 30 seconds, I was like, oh yeah, I can understand this. This is very soothing and interesting to watch. And then it got terrible. And then I was like, wow, I hate this. Just the stickiness and all of the stuff they put in it. And it seems like such a waste, but okay. Anyway. Oh, awesome. Okay, here's the thought. When you touch it, it gets all sparkly on your hands. So I'm gonna sell something to do with vampires. Ooh. Thank you for coming to my business meeting today. I'm here on the Taskmaster Shark Tank to pitch a brand new product. So these days everything kind of sucks, right? Like adulting, the world being in a billion crises at once, COVID, this heat wave that's destroying everything. Don't you ever just wish that you could go back to the good old days? I'm not talking about childhood, I'm talking about the sweet, sweet years of teenagehood, the 2000s. Mid to late 2000s, that was quite a time to be alive. I think that what we all really want is just to go back to the heyday of the franchise Twilight. Yeah, that's right. I know what you're thinking. Twilight, aren't we so over that? Isn't it so problematic? No, it's amazing and we love it. So, without further ado, I would like to present Touch of a Vampire. Now you can't see, but this is molded very delicately in the shape of a hand and has a handprint in it. And in fact, that is the handprint of one Edward Cullen. Or if you're more of a fan of Alice or Emmett, I was always an Emmett stan, I get it, you can order a product for each of the vampires that you love. What exactly is the Touch of a Vampire? Well, you simply take this, your favorite vampire, you're just gonna take your hand, your beautiful hand, your human hand, and you're going to touch it, just like you were touching a vampire. The amazing thing is, you have this touch, and then you take your hand away. Look at that, sparkles. You are sparkling, just like a vampire. And there you have it. You're back in the good old days. You've got your friends, the vampires. You can go run with them. You can play some baseball in the woods, listen to some Paramore and My Immortal, whatever. Get in your emo feelings. Just embrace it because you have the touch of a vampire.
I loved that moment when Ari realized what they were going to do.
So I feel like Ari sold this straight to my soul because I was a diehard Twilight fan. Like I saw the movie 8 times. I paid for 8 of those movie tickets with all my babysitting money. You know, that's like $120. Okay. I literally have all the books and even the movie's director cut on my bookshelf behind me. That baseball scene, I dressed exactly like or whatever, Rosalie, whatever her name is. I went to school
Big
dressed
fan.
in that outfit, okay, that she wore. Big fan. So the minute Ari was like, "Oh, sparkles," I was like, "Yes, oh my God, that is genius." I loved it. I think I definitely, like I said, I would have been sold like the minute you said Twilight, especially like that was just prime years, like 2008. Oh my God, best years of my life. Okay. I think they just put it right on the table and that was perfect. I don't know about the touch of the vampire hand. I think you could have done something like just rub the sparkles and been like a vampire, because that's what I used to try to do.
As somebody that most definitely peaked in like 2016, I did love the pitch to go back to your teenage years. I mean, was it 2 years ago for me? Yes. Was it still like my best years? Yeah, of course. Do I have a lot to go? No. But with that being said, I love that angle, you know what I mean? Put you in your happy place. And I think that's where everybody wants to be, and I don't think anybody can deny that. But what I loved especially was I feel like, or I think you had the most of a brand so far. Like giving it a name, giving it an image, I think is the best like way to pitch something. So I think I liked that. And I like I said, I love being young again. You know, I'm an old guy. I only got so much time left. So
I like that not only did they decide, like, I'm like they transformed the slime. It was no longer about getting this glitter slime. It's about getting a piece of Twilight. And most of all, I loved the costume change. Fantastic. I can't believe no one's mentioned that. We love a good costume change, and I like them acknowledging, like, you know, Twilight allegedly is problematic. No, it's not. Just swipe that under the rug, because all Twilight stans I know do in fact say, is it problematic? Yes, but we're ignoring that. So you can tell Ari is a true Twilight fan. It's great. I loved it.
Well, he knows what brains feel like, and he won't tell us why. Here's William.
Task number 4. It's a buyer's market. You are now a salesman, and the item in this bag is what you are selling. Create a video pitching to the judges why you should buy your item. Most convincing sales pitch wins. Hot. That's hot. Ew! 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 How do I sell this? How do I Hello, esteemed panel of judges and judgesettes. I am here today to sell to you a product that you need in your life. Glitter slime. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. There are several reasons why you need this slime in your life. First reason is it's fun to play with, but not to eat. People always ask me, William, why do I need some glitter slime in my life? It's eco-friendly. It will cure climate change. How to do that? I don't know. But I am a scientist, so you know you can trust it. hold on. Yeah, it says gay rights. It says gay rights. You can ask it. It's shy. You can ask it to talk, but it says gay rights. Also, it cures COVID. It fully, like, you'll be shocked. My whole entire family had COVID. I rubbed it in their face a little bit. Instantly cured. I think you need this in your life. Let's say you're mad, or you're sad, or glad, and sometimes you just want to get your anger out, or your sadness out, or your happiness out. Just take in your hand, pump it up, and just ooh. It feels just like a brain. Don't ask how I know that. It's glitter slime. You gotta.
Amazing. I want everybody to know that William never stopped being grossed out about the slime, and while he thought of new ideas to pitch, he would put it back in its container and put it on his desk.
Okay, so I guess I'll go first. I think you kind of went like the same route as Nick, not the same route, but like a lot of different ideas. But yours definitely was like kind of infomercially, like Zoe's was, which I like. I liked. Oh God, I can't remember what I like now. There's so many different parts. My favorite part was when you had it in your pocket. And because it reminded me of those like knife guys who were like, oh, you want to buy some knives? And they like put their shirt out and you were just like, oh, this slime just casually in my pocket. And I like that part. I also like the ending and you're just like, you better, because it was just so cheesy. I don't know if you would have, you sold me on the product just because I could see your disgust throughout the whole video. But I don't know, but the lab coat and that cured coat, that was what I liked. I'm sorry, there's just so many different parts. I really liked when you were talking like, oh, and it cured COVID. I put this on my sister-in-law's face and blah, blah. And now I was like, oh my God, that is like literally what people say all the time. Oh, I cured this thing because I did this weird ass thing and it worked. It reminded me of that. And and people believe that shit. So good job on that. Especially with the chemist lab coat. I think you would have sold a lot of people at 3 a.m, delirious. They would have bought it.
That's when I filmed this. Fully 3 a.m.
Yeah, we could tell.
I did not stop laughing for any part of that. Everything about it was just uncomfortable laughter. Especially the squeeze where you can literally see your face. Like, I hate everything I'm doing right now. Was I sold? No. Did I enjoy it? Absolutely.
Yeah, I think my big hurdle was just in the first 6 seconds was you yelling ew at your product. I think if there's one thing you're going to learn in this series is that you don't put anything in the video you don't want Katie including in it. And I think you saying ew at your product just really, it pushed me off right off the bat. You know what I mean?
But was that, I don't think that was in the infomercial, was it? Was that
Yeah,
just
that
his
was like
opening?
a preamble to it. And also, I appreciate anyone, because Ari also had a preamble where they were like,
Yeah.
I don't like it. I appreciate
Fair.
anyone who starts out by acknowledging that slime is disgusting and horrible, because at least we know that they're putting on a facade.
But if you're going to learn anything in the big business, is that the cameras are always rolling. You know what I mean? And I think that's something to note about Ari's too. I'm not going to rule that out. I think it's just something that needed to be mentioned, and I think it was aptly mentioned. So,
Okay, Simon Cowell, jeez.
Okay, well, she's a master of editing. Here's Jess.
Oh, this is so gross. There's no ASMR for this, unfortunately. Ooh. Ugh, this smells so bad. Ooh, it smells like gross chemicals. And it looks like Jell-O, but like you can mold it. Ooh, 15 minutes. Ooh. Oh, oh no. I don't know if you can put it back together. I don't think you can. Oh my gosh, I've ruined it. You are now a salesman, and the item in this bag is what you are selling. Create a video pitching to the judges why they should buy your item. Most convincing sales pitch wins. You have 15 minutes. Your time starts now. Okay, well, I think I've already sold it quite well. Damn, I might like edit a video. I guess you don't really have 15 minutes to edit the video too. Like, I want to make an ad. I think I'm gonna make an ad. Oh, but I have to, I don't know if I can edit that in 15 minutes. Ooh, and especially when I waste 1 minute not doing anything. Okay, I'm gonna edit a video. I think I have time. Okay. 5 minutes to film, 10 minutes to edit. I think that's good. Let's go. Oh. Is your life drab and dull? Are you tired of being poor and living in a dirty house with sadness? Well, look no further. Here is some glitter slime. You can use glitter slime to do absolutely anything, and it makes your life better in every way imaginable. What can glitter slime do? It can clean your counters, make you rich, moisturize your skin, and even impress your pets. So what are you waiting for? Order now.
So I actually have about 5 minutes prior to Jess reading the task of her just trashing on RTP. It's pretty great.
Honestly, I'll speak for all the judges. You could have just put those 5 minutes of trashing RTP, and
I thought
think
about it.
we all have said, yeah, absolutely, you win.
There'll be like a finale thing. Apparently she had to wait around 5 minutes for Ryan to send the task. It's pretty good.
I mean, I liked the more conceptualized commercial. You know what I mean? I think that it was what you would see on TV. It was clear, concise, to the point. I mean, it was obviously the most organized. You had the whole thing planned before you even got what you were going to have to do right off the bat with the task, as you said in the chat. All of this is before you even knew what you had to do. So I think, I think it was the most conceptualized and put together production. So I enjoyed it.
I thought it was interesting. I really want to know what kind of slime can get me Canadian money. I mean, I'll retire in Canada if that's the case. Damn. And I just thought the best part was when you said it smelled like a bunch of chemicals. I think that's what you said. I don't remember. And then you were just seen walking around your apartment, like looking real delusional. So I thought the slime got to you. I think it was I feel like you could have done a little more. I don't know. I know you only had 15 minutes. I'm not trying to be a bitch. But I like the close-ups in the slime. And like I said, I want some slime that can make me some Canadian money. I like that editing.
Rankings as they were going, and then I went, that wouldn't be useful. So I fully regret that now.
You guys can start anywhere. You can be like, all right, 4th place for me was blah, blah. You don't even have to start in order. Just start throwing numbers at Ryan.
1st place for me was Ari. I don't know if anyone else, but I really liked Ari's. 2nd place, because I think that I was the only one that enjoyed it, was Chris. So I'm trying to get him up some. And 3rd place, William. 4th place, Jess, just because that's a lot of editing. But it's really just for the editing. 5th place, Zoe, and 6th place, Nick, because I kind of forgot it by the end.
Castmates, cast members, you don't have to mute yourself if you want to fight the judges.
No, yell at Cindy.
Absolutely fight the judges.
I'd like to fight Cindy. I would have catered more to Cindy if I knew that she was the judge.
This is what gets us the views.
I will just say mine had way more of me talking and doing things, but Katie didn't put any of that footage in.
It was just the 30-second video.
Yeah, play Katie.
I also think
There was like 15 minutes of me filming. It was great. There was some great behind the scenes that I think was implied. Katie should have included it. I didn't say it, but it was very implied, and none of it was there.
I also appreciate that that's what Katie gave me. So I think I spent half the video being like, Katie, cut this.
Yeah.
And I am a professional editor, so.
I mean, I can fight a little bit. I feel like we're all glossing over the fact that my slime said gay rights, and Cindy's putting Chris, who talked about anti-gay rights, above me. Cindy.
That's because Chris is going for corporations, and corporations have money. You're going for gay people who don't have money.
Cindy is pro corporations, pro capitalism.
I fucking love capitalism.
Wow.
I also think we should maybe start docking William a point every time he humble brags about being a scientist.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
So I think he said that about 4 times.
I don't know anything about
Listen.
science, and I feel like I'm in trouble because I don't know anything.
Do you want to like alternate?
Yeah, sure. I like that. That's how all of season 1 went, so we might as well do it now too.
I'll start with last. So last for me is gonna be Chris. I'm sorry. I just really not a fan of capitalism.
Yeah, on that note, I will switch things up and give Chris 6th place for this task. I think it was really capitalism heavy. Very clearly, there's no branding. Chris is in fact still wearing the shirt from his video, and I think that really threw off the vibes of the whole thing pretty quickly for me.
Says the guy that wore a frog hat nonstop.
Listen, if Chris wore this shirt in both episodes, and he tells me right now, I will move him up, but I don't think he did.
It was definitely one of the
All right, I've been convinced. I'll move Chris up to 5th, and I'll move William down to 6th. I've been convinced.
Oh my god, we could fight. Okay.
Okay.
We all have very different opinions.
William completely froze, so he can't even fight.
Oh, I thought he was just really depressed. I felt really
I felt bad when I said it too, because he didn't move.
Okay, my 5th place. Ooh, I feel bad. I think it's gonna go to Jess. I'm sorry.
I edited a full video in 15 minutes. What did Chris and Zoe do? They did one take. That's last place. Come on.
Sounds like they did better than you, though.
No, I didn't know.
My first take was terrible. I took 2 takes. Thank you.
Okay, I had many shots. I did editing. I did zooms. Those are all fantastic things.
I don't know what to tell you. I believe you. I respect the editing. And I
think you should.
I don't know. It's just hard. It's hard.
Had it been United States currency, Nicole, would it have? Wow. Okay, thought so.
I put Zoe in 4th. I don't have a ton. I think it was very good. It just falls below my top 3. I think the other 3 captivated me like heavily, and that's the only reason. But I think it was very good.
We got another ASMR hater.
I know that did. I didn't want to say it. I think you've been hounded on the ASMR enough, but that was absolutely a factor.
My 4th would be Nick. I feel like they're both gonna kill me. I liked it, but I still think the others were a little bit above it. I don't know. I think everyone else kind of had more of a direction, maybe. I don't know what else to say. Sorry. It was still very good. It was very hard to judge.
That's accurate. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Top 3, Zoe's one take nonsense. I can't believe this.
Speaking of top 3, my 3rd is Jess. I mean, the commercial did grab me in a production sense, but in terms of sticking to what I value and like keeping me grabbed for the whole thing, like I don't know. Skincare isn't on my highest of priorities, so that kind of lost me interest a little bit. But again, I think in comparison to the top two, it just fell a little bit below for me. That's all it is.
It's really hard. I think it would be William. Sorry.
I'll take that. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay. Now that I processed it more and I remember what you were saying, I really, really liked the chemist scientist angle you went with again. Just because I thought it was so funny because, I'm a scientist, believe this, and I would have believed it.
Second for me is Nick. I mean, as I said earlier, I think that whether it was good or bad, it kept me swaying in my captivation, which kept my attention and kept me interested the whole time.
My second would be Zoe. The makeup, I think, sold me the most. Just like going to the club, put some slime on your face. I don't know. It's very simple, but it just sold me. And I liked how, I don't know. I liked how you were saying it was anti-stress, but you were very stressed. I just felt like that was my life.
And first for me is Ari. I said it. I think it was the full branding. It had the name. It had the vision. I may not even be a Twilight fan, and I was still captivated and pulled into it because of how well it was presented as a whole product more than the others. So that was an easy decision for me.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Ari was first for me. I think I talked enough when it first came on to know why. It was just a whole package. I loved it.
Okay, and here are the scores for Task 4.
Now, you may have thought the scores were all over the place, but their averages weren't. In first place, Ari gets 6 points. In second place, Zoe gets 5 points. Tied for third place are Jess, Nick, and William. Congratulations, you all get 4 points, which means, Chris, I'm sorry, you're in last place and you get 1 point. Oh,
that's rough. Okay. Let's move on to our second task of the episode. Task 6 was Capture the Moment, where the contestants were given a kaleidoscope with a photo of a famous movie still inside. They had 15 minutes to recreate the still that they were looking at, and the most accurate recreation will win.
Capture the moment is task 6.
Capture the moment. It looks like
It's a flash. It's a flash. Oh,
What
it's
is
the
it?
thing you look through. Did it take a photo? What the hell is this?
Oh no, I looked through and there's ET on a bike.
Don't. Maybe you're ruining it for
Well,
me.
ET.
Sorry, Katie.
He's like, don't do the task. We're like, we're already
I
done.
mean, I can say what mine is, but I'll hold it in until
Is yours also ET on a bike?
you'll never know.
Okay.
Task number 6, capture the moment. Kaleidoscope, shapes and colors. I'm not gonna look into it. I feel like that's part of the task. I'm not gonna look into it.
Task number 6 is capture the moment. And one of those like, oh, I think this is like a kaleidoscope. Oh, I might be cheating.
Task number 6 is capture the moment, which seems to be, it's either a kaleidoscope or a whistle. And I don't know. I've never seen anything like this before, but I'm excited. Oh, maybe it's a camera? Do we think it's a camera? Because is this like a pinhole camera? That's a thing.
Is this a camera?
Love a good edit. Love a good edit. All right. So I honestly think that this is a really creative take on the task. I don't know what the judges will say, but here's Nick.
Task number 6, capture the moment. Recreate the photo found inside this kaleidoscope. Most accurate recreation wins. Thought this might have something to do with drawing. So I brought lined paper. Couldn't find good paper. Ah, Christ. Good thing I'm an artist. proportions are so bad. What am I doing? You'd think having to storyboard every time I shoot a movie I would be better at drawing, but I'm really not. Hey. I don't know if I'm supposed to describe the photo, but it's Indiana Jones where he's trying to move the gold statue thing and he's figuring out the weight of it. This is my drawing. I'm pretty actually happy with it, honestly, because I'm not an artist. Look at that. That's great. Isn't that great? I would say that is 5 points. There, that is my art. 7.5 minutes. Look at me go. Thanks for watching.
So get a nice look at the side by side. We'll see them again after. Everybody's will be together.
I thought it was a potato.
Ooh, that's fighting words.
I love the environment we've created here with fighting now. I think that this is how it should be continuously, so I respect it.
We're gonna go viral on this one. I can feel it.
I do thank Katie for including the clip of you poking yourself in the eye, because that whole time I'm thinking, he has that way too close to his eye, and his eye is wide open the whole time. And then it happened. So I felt redeemed in knowing that was going to happen, but I also felt bad at the same time.
I have written down that I counted approximately 20 times that Nick looks into his kaleidoscope before poking himself in the eye, which I thought was pretty impressive.
Those are good odds.
Very good
I would have
odds.
done it in 4 or 5, so I respect it.
I'm a risk taker.
Well, I will say that I think I completely respect the drawing route versus the physical recreation. I mean, I'm someone that loves cheating the tasks, and I think that was a really creative way of doing it. Like, nowhere did it say you have to recreate it as yourself, and I think drawing it is a perfect way to recreate an image. I think if you didn't tell me it was Indiana Jones, I would have known it was Indiana Jones. So I think it's pretty good. I think asking for second place is a bold strategy from Nick, saying 5 points, but we'll see how it pans out.
That's what I thought too. Well, not bold. I just thought it was funny that you only gave yourself 5 points.
I appreciated it because if he had been like, I get 6 points, it's like, fuck you, don't tell me what to do.
Stay humble.
But
yeah.
he's like taking it down a notch, so he's not fully like, you have to give me number 1. I still have my own choice for number 1, but I can listen to him for number 2 and still feel like I have some self-respect.
Well, she met a new friend in the elevator. Here's Jess.
Time for task 6. This is capture the moment. Recreate the photo found inside the kaleidoscope. Most accurate recreation wins. You have 15 minutes. Your time starts now. Okay, well, these are not exactly glasses friendly, so I don't even know. Oh, it's E.T. in a basket on a bike. Ooh, I do have a bike. It's downstairs. I think I can go back down in 15 minutes. Little basket. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna grab first. Okay. So there's E.T. So this is gonna be my E.T. because he's a little alien. And he's wrapped in a white cloth. So I'm gonna use this. It's like a light pink, but close enough. In a basket on a bike, which I have. Then there's a kid in a red hoodie. And then there's kids behind him. I'm not gonna have kids behind me. Ah! I almost dropped the camera. This is so difficult to do with one hand. That's the real task. I'm gonna do this way faster than 15 minutes. I'm gonna do it in like 1 minute. Hello. Definitely another person who heard me talking to myself right before I got on the elevator. Fun. Okay. Oh my gosh. Gotta get it out of there. Ah, get out of there, bike. Okay. You know what? I should probably set up this phone where you can actually see me doing things. They're like watching on the security cameras, like, what is she doing? Oh no, the photo thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, wrap him up. Oh, he looks so cute. See? Little E.T. baby.
Put him in there. Okay, what's happening in this again? Yeah, it's like a little kid in a red sweater, and he's like, oh, he looks shocked. Okay, let's take this off. There's nobody around here. He's like very low on the bike. Okay, this is my recreation moment. I think that looks pretty good. Okay.
My favorite thing about this was after Jess said she's going to do this task in just 1 minute, it takes her 2 minutes to get downstairs.
It also already used like 8 minutes at that point.
I
mean-
thought it was.
Go ahead, Nicole.
I thought it was great. I mean, I saw the picture. I was like, holy crap. Oh my God, it's E.T. I liked your facial expression. I liked, obviously, that you had a real bike. I love little Dino E.T. He even had a good expression on his face. I loved it all.
I mean, I think right off the bat, this is another task that I enjoyed solely because I can relate to the uncomfort of dealing with random strangers while having to do a task in an apartment building. So I respect that. But I mean, there's not much to dislike about it. I think it had everything that that ET clip has. It has a real bike. It's got the blanket around the alien. Got red sweater. I mean, that's pretty much everything the director said. That's what everything Spielberg wanted in that scene, and I think Jess kind of hit the nail on the head. So
I think it did miss like the two people in the background, but I'm not going to take out points because COVID. So like, I don't want you to get COVID because you're perfectly recreating a scene. So like, you cut out the part that needed to get cut out. Everything else was there.
Okay. Well, sorry for the nip slip. Here's Ari.
All right, we have task number 6, capture the moment, and it is my task to recreate the photo inside of this kaleidoscope, and most accurate recreation wins. So in here, oh my God, okay, I've got, it's the life of Pi. It's the boat, and it's the guy on the boat, and it's a tiger. So, all right, let's see. What's gonna be my boat? It's gonna be the couch, I think. Okay, that's a good angle. I gotta put a freaking lemon here so it doesn't fall over. Ah! Okay, I need to not use a lemon. I need to use a freaking candle. Got her water. Got her. Yep, that looks like water. A boat. Got the ocean. Now I need a freaking tiger. Where am I gonna get a tiger? My roommate's gonna be so confused when they come home. I'm literally trashing our whole living room. Move my freaking candle and see. Okay, alright. I don't own any orange, Katie. I don't own a single thing that's orange, so this is gonna have to be a tiger. Does that look? That looks sort of like a tiger, I guess. I'm gonna give it a face. Somehow. Roar. Okay. Lions go roar. Alright. We saw earlier that my drawing skills are not very ideal, so now in the thing, the line is looking off to the distance, but I don't have time to be that specific and think about perspective. So we're gonna go with it. Roar, eyes. Oh God, I messed up on the eyes here. Actually, this isn't terrible. This is like not awful. This is not the worst thing I've ever drawn. Thank you to Google only. Okay, it's a very fat tiger, but like, that's not terrible. Can you see that? That's not awful. I'm proud of that. I really am. Okay. I have it. Stupid
turn. I'm sorry, I don't mean that. I think you're beautiful. And then I gotta stand. I don't have time for outfit change. So you're just gonna deal with it. Nip slip, I'm sorry.
The chat is already agreeing with me, but my fun fact is I really didn't expect that tiger to come out the way it did.
I owe Ori an apology. When they were drawing that, I'm like, this is gonna be awful.
It was like whoop.
I'm
was
in
really
shock
helpful.
for not having any of the components that turned out so well.
I think also respect for being the only person so far to just look up the image. It's a famous movie scene. Just you don't have to keep looking through the kaleidoscope. You could just look it up.
I loved your pose. I mean, it was like spot on to what is his name Pie in the movie, right? Is that his actual name in the movie? But it was like spot on to Pie. It was just like so bold. You're like, yeah, this is my goddamn paper tiger, bitch. Like, it was good. And I liked the blue blanket behind. It set the scene. I was like, damn, yeah, Ari's on a damn boat.
Okay. Moving right along. Here is William. Last name William.
Capture the moment. Recreate the photo found inside this kaleidoscope. Shapes and colors. Most accurate recreation wins. Okay, so. Okay, so. I don't know if y'all want to see this. Oh, look at that! I got The Lion King. A movie that I've actually never seen before. So now I'm going to figure out a way to recreate this image. Okay. I'll be right back. I'll take you with me. Oh, you're shirtless. Can I borrow you for something? Can you put a shirt on first?
What?
15 minutes to recreate the photos as most accurately as possible. I need your help. Where's Emily? Emily, come here! I need your help! Say hi.
Hello.
Okay. I need you to... Okay, look at this. It's a kaleidoscope. I have 15 minutes to recreate that photo as accurately as possible. What should I do?
What do you mean recreate the photo?
Recreate the fucking photo. What else do you think that means?
It's the fucking scene from Lion King.
So, hold me up like I'm the baby. They look bewildered. Can I get the cats? Help me capture the cats.
What the?
I don't have time for this. So if I capture the cat, can you hold the cat until I'm ready?
Why are you doing this?
Hell yeah.
Why?
We don't ask questions here.
I'm going to.
No, wait, okay, Emily, okay. So if I hold the cat up in the air, like it's a baby, I need to be on some kind of rock. What are the two lions' names? Mufasa. That doesn't sound right. We're wasting time! Can I use Mom's picture of Edward Cullen as a dad in the background? Okay. Don't tell Mom. Okay. I got Edward Cullen and Madonna. It seems like they would make a lion baby. Now I just need a rock. Now I just need a rock to put myself on and hold the cat up. I'll be back. Watch over these two. Mom has a chair. Let's use Mom's chair. The chair fell apart. Dad's on that side, Mom's on the other side. That's what I got Madonna for. Why can't Edward just stay up for once in his life? Jesus Christ. Edward, please. Edward, just please. For the love of God, just stay up. I'm trying! Emily, don't make fun of the photo, just help me. Don't say it's a grainy photo. Oh, it's working! But now I need to stay there and I have to, like, not hide them at all. I kneel down. Okay, I'm using real animals. If Mom and Dad were here, I'd use Mom and Dad. But I have to use Edward Cullen and fucking Madonna. What's Madonna's last name? Madonna?
What is Madonna's real name?
Tibenya! Oh, wait. Can you look up on your phone the Tibenya, or just sing yourself if you'd like to. Hurry up, let's go. It's happening. Okay, I'm sorry, Peach. Just let me hold you, Emily.
No.
Na Tibenya!
I laughed so hard while editing that. I cannot tell you how many times I watched it back voluntarily. Not because I needed to edit it anymore, because it was so great. And the fact that William's siblings are literally the exact opposite of him made it so much better.
It's shocking. I am like known my family. I don't know where I get it from.
Every second of that was absolute chaos. There was not one moment that was just like full on chaos. It was so good.
Right, I loved also, I'm not a judge, but no one said it, so I want to mention it when William said, if Mom and Dad were here, I'd use them, but I guess I'll use a cat instead.
No. If Mom and Dad were here, he would use them in replace of Edward Cullen and Madonna.
Madonna.
Also, the Madonna break, really nice.
I had to know what her name was.
I just loved the whole setup of it because when he knocked on Emily's door, I was like, this is exactly what I did every challenge growing up when I played Survivor games. I would knock on my brother's door, and he'd be like, not again. But he'd reluctantly help me all the time. And I feel like Emily just embodied all of that. Yeah, it was just, it was very relatable. I loved, obviously, Edward Cullen being in it. I loved Madonna being in it.
This is sponsored by Twilight, this episode.
Yeah, it was.
My mom's two favorite things of all time: Madonna and Twilight.
If you asked me when Katie messaged me to be to help tonight that Twilight would be referenced twice in one night, I would have said no chance in hell.
I also like that after William figured out he could take the kaleidoscope apart, he still pretended like he was looking through it, like on camera. But when I saw him walk away, he'd pop it, and then he'd come back and be like, "Oh, I wonder."
I don't want to look like it broken.
He's such a showman.
I'm scared.
All right. Well, our next two contestants only sent in their photos, but I like them. So we're going to look at each individually and have them say a little bit about their artistic, creative process. And then we will do the final judging together. Woo!
My process was full panic. I was like, there's nobody here. There's two people in this photo. One cat scratched me, and then I had to switch to a different cat. And then I switched my outfit like halfway through, and I couldn't find like a men's blue shirt, so I put on a dress. But then like I had to edit the photo because like my nipples were clearly showing, and like so it was like a lot of full stress. My brain did not even go for 1 second to, oh, I should record this.
That's okay. You took a beautiful photo.
Thanks.
So I had this photo from Ted. So much of my time was spent moving the table that you see in the picture from, it was my desk in my room. So I needed it to be in front of the couch so that there could be things on the couch. So I threw everything off of it, brought it into the living room, and then scoured for the Ted recreation animal that you see there. Changed the outfit from the shirt that I was wearing, and then gathered all of the items that were on the table. I didn't have specifically that takeout, but I got the closest to takeout I could find. I found a candle, a glass, something that looked like a remote, and recreated the photo.
Honestly, this is so good. I was so pleased with this task. Everybody really knocked it out of the park.
This is literally impossible.
So I guess I'll judge Chris and Zoe because we didn't do that. Zoe, I think you did really good. I love the editing. I was like, wait, is that Zoe twice? Well, shit. I really like it. I love that you have. Is that a cat? It looks almost like a fluffy dog. Either way, good enough as a baby. I like the facial expressions. I think you did really good. I wish we could see the chaos behind it, but I'm sure it was definitely present. Chris, yours looks really good too. This is really hard. I like the takeout that you had that. I love that you just randomly also had almost looks like a Care Bear, which is a little creepy, but whatever. And the tie. I don't even think he is pantless, so that's a little concerning, but good job on that one.
I didn't have khakis.
Okay, close enough.
Wait, Zoe, that's you twice in one picture?
Yes. Yes.
I thought you just had like a sister.
No, I edit it. Yeah.
For you two, the one thing I praised about Williams was like the scenery and really embracing the details of the picture. And I think you guys also like absolutely killed that. Like you could tell you took, I mean, you didn't record it, so your time had to go into something. And I think very clearly it was into the details and all the nitpicking of the image, which I think just embraces them even more. I mean, I genuinely did not know that Zoe's was edited, and I genuinely had to change my ranking because of it, because I was so left like mouth dropped like this. I love them both. I don't think Chris is pantless. I think this was just shorts, and I love them both. I think they're great.
I definitely thought Chris was just in boxers, which like I respect as a move. If you don't have khakis, they're like skin color-ish, so just do skin. I'm genuinely upset that I have to put any of these low. There's not a single bad thing here.
I have no idea what to do. Okay. So in first, I put Chris's. I just love the details of it right away. I'm just like, oh shit, I got the whole scene. I think that the effort was very clearly put into it, moving everything there. Even like going out of the way for a takeout bag, even if it's not spot on, like that. Second, I put Nick. Love breaking the rules, love twisting everything. It was right to my heart, and I think like I said, I could have told immediately that was what's it called? Indiana Jones. I think you use your skill. You're an artist. You're in the arts. Use the arts. You know what I mean? Third, I put Ari. Again, I think that the scenery, the whole thing, having blue blankets and using it to your power is great. The tiger came out of nowhere, and it brought the whole thing together. Fourth, like I said, I moved stuff around. I did put Zoe just because that threw me so off that was you twice. I think it brought everything together again. I think that you recreated the image perfectly. You could tell it was The Hangover. You did the outfits, you did the look, you did the glasses with the details, everything. Then I did Jess. I think you could tell it was ET, but in the end, it really was just like a blanket, a sweater, and a bike. Maybe that's your bad luck for having that picture. But I don't know. It just didn't rack up against the other ones. And then I keep screwing William here, and I feel really bad. But I gave William
You should.
It was Madonna and Edward, and then you holding up the cat. I mean, that's just like what the bottom line was.
And I have parents who are home all the time. What do you want me to do?
And I'm so sorry.
Parents?
So like, Ari made a cat, you know what I mean? And then you just put Edward and Madonna.
First, I'm doing Ari. I just think for not having anything like there, it like managed to really capture the image and the feelings, and so I was impressed with that. Next, I put Jess because it was like a very good recreation, I thought. Then I put William because one, chaos, and two, like I think do the best with what you've got. Next, I did Zoe because she had to like literally edit an image. Then I did Chris because again it was just a really good recreation, and then I did Nick. I don't hate any of you. I'm really sorry. They were all amazing.
Okay. I really don't know what to do because everyone did really good. I think first was the easiest. I gave Ari first. They just like went above and beyond. I think they had to do more than anyone else did. Like no one has a freaking tiger. And I know people use stuffed animals, but they like drew something on. It's really good. Second, probably give it to I really like Jess's. I know it was simple, but I really liked it. I just did. I just liked your facial expression. I know it was an easy one to do, but like I think that was second for me. And then third, I would go to William because I think just like chaos kind of helped it. It's just really memorable. Maybe it wasn't perfect, but he just like did a lot. I tie two people. Ryan's gonna kill me. It's hard to put Zoe or Chris above each other. Like I think you're very similar, and not just because you didn't show your videos or anything. They're both really good. I can't give one of you fifth place. Oh, I'm sorry. And then I guess that means Nick goes to sixth place.
I didn't know we could tie. Can I also tie Zoe and Chris?
Check the back.
Sure, fine.
It was really hard. If we could tie everyone, I feel like I would. Everyone did so good.
You guys, I said 5 points.
Nick was so humble. Nick said 5.
But really good job. That was really hard to judge. Honestly.
All right, I have the scores. All right, we'll start with this episode. For this episode, in last place with 5 points is Nick. Oh, it's okay, Nick. You're still great, and I love you. In fifth place with 6 points is Chris. In fourth place with 7 points is William. In third place with 8 points is Zoe, who apparently is just Zoe today for some reason. We didn't plan that; it just happened. In second place with 9 points is Jess, and with an episode perfect score is Ari with 12 points.
Well done. Okay, well, thanks again, everybody, for watching. This was another great episode. We are so excited to continue with the rest of the season, and we can't wait for you to see what's next.
Did I mention I have this microphone the whole time?